Watch you guys, in this video we're going to be looking at how we can play PSP games on a Windows 10 PC. This can be played on other versions of Windows as well. First you need to head over to Ppsspp.org and download their emulator. This is what we're going to be using to play our PSP games on a Windows 10 based system. Now this is a 1050 Ti graphics card in here. If you're interested on building one of these little Dell Optiplex 7010s, I have made a video on how to do that, and I'll show you how to do that in the video which I've already uploaded. Now you will need to download the Ppsspp for Windows. You've got other versions there for Android and Linux if you want to use that, but just download the Windows one if you're on a Windows machine. And I'm going to save this to my documents folder. Just hit save and download those to there and let it download. Now with this emulator you can play a load of good quality games on your PC. It doesn't have to be an high-end PC to play these games, but if you've got a pretty reasonable graphics card and a pretty reasonable PC, as you can see on the screen, it will play these in high definition, which is really awesome because there is some really good games on PSP. Let me just show you how to set this up and get it all up and running. So I've got the file downloaded in here. I'm just going to create a folder and I'm just going to quickly call this Ppsspp. You can call it whatever you like. This is just so I know what emulator this is that I'm using. I could put emulator on there as well if I wanted to. That'll do for me for now for this tutorial. Just use 7-zip. So you will need to download 7-zip. It's a great little unzipping tool. So I'm just going to unzip this file into that Ppsspp, go to documents and locate that area and click OK, and just let that extract into that folder, and that's it. We're pretty much ready to go. I've got my ROMs here, so if you've got your ROMs then you can use those to emulate. So that's what we're going to do here. So let me go ahead and open up Ppsspp emulator. Going to come in here and click on the Windows 64-bit one, but there is another one if you're running 32-bit. We're running a 64-bit system here, so that's why I'm going to run this one. So when you first open it up, you will see a little small window like this. Don't worry, you can make it full screen, and I'll show you how to do that. Now you can use a gamepad for this, and that's what I'm using. I'm just using a generic gamepad, which you can pick up pretty cheap. I'll try and leave a link in the video description for you so you can pick those up. If you want to go full screen, just click on the full screen here and it will take you to full screen mode. Now once you're in full screen mode, you can now navigate to your ROMs that you want to load up. So what you're going to do is just go to the path where they are. So mine are in my documents and a folder called ROMs. So I'm going to go into here, ROMs and PSP. That's where mine are. There we go. And that's it. I've now got those loaded up. Now you may see all lovely pictures in here. If you've got the fan art and stuff like that in there, you will see it. Mine is there. I'm just going to change the order to look like this because I like it better. And my fan art is in there. It's actually in the folder itself. So when I click on these, you will see my fan art is already in there. I've already got that. So that's the reason why you're not seeing it on the screen, because it's in a folder of its own, and I like to keep everything organized because things do get a little bit messy. So let's go into the settings here and go to graphics, and here you can change your settings to whatever you want. We've got Vulkan here, OpenGL. It depends on what you want to do and what you want to run it on. Some games play better on OpenGL and some play better on Vulkan. Try and mix this up and find out what works best for your machine. Now it's very hard to give you the full rundown of what to do here because every machine is going to be different, but just try not to ramp it up too much if you've got a low-end system with a low-end graphics card. You've got Vsync here. You can turn Vsync on if you want to. You've got rendering resolution here. Now this will really tax the system. If you've got a low-end system with a low-end graphics card, you may want to keep this low, like say ×5 or something like that, and then if it works okay, just keep bumping it up until you get the sweet spot. Mine will run on full 10 times PSP, and I've got a 1050 Ti in this system with an i5, okay, and it will play at those settings. So let me just quickly go to the audio here, controls. This is where you can map your controller your wireless controller, you just need to come inside here and go right up to the very top where it says control mapping. Click on this one and you will see it here. This is the controller, or similar to this one, which is the one I'm using, but they're all pretty much the same. It's just a generic controller. You can use Xbox or PlayStation if you want to, and once you get in here you can test the analog to make sure that's working and map your keys. Okay, just go through and push on the keys to map those for yourself. It's pretty self-explanatory really. Now these are the graphics settings that I'm going to roll with for the first test. You can see it's set on 3x PSP here. I like to start off low and then keep adding it on slowly, okay, because some games might have glitching and stuff like that if you try to push it too high. So just take your time, don't go straight in and put it on the highest settings, but these are what I'm going to run with right now and just give it a little test. Okay, so you can see I've got Vertex Cache and also hardware transform and Vsync on. I'm going to give this a little test as is here. Now I'm going to put this on 16 times here because I can, because the machine will run okay, but if it doesn't I can always lower it down and play there. But let me just quickly show you some gameplay here. The sound's muted, I've muted the sound, but you can see here gameplay is fine for all these types of games. I've been playing these, as you can see here, no problems whatsoever, and I can go on all day play these, but I'm just giving you a little 5-second snippet of the games without the audio here, but you can just get the general idea that it can play them. So no matter what game it is, it has no problem playing these games. If you need any help setting it up, just let me know on the forums. You can always post on there and I'll try and help you the best I can. And that's pretty much it for this one. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Have a great weekend, guys, and I shall see you again for another video real soon. Bye for now. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the big red subscribe button on my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification button next to that to be notified when we upload new videos.